Hey YouTubers, welcome to Finding Keno. Chris here. As you see here, be doing a live roulette session. This is the Grand Casino. This is actually a live table. As you see, a dealer is actually dealing to live people playing. As you can see here, you got some guys playing, so I'm gonna play along with them and just see if I can win a few bucks. I'm going to be playing on the outside. Probably do a little ladder progression kind of money management and be playing on the outside. So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to check out the numbers. We got 34 red, that's an even. Looks like a little chop of everything. High, low, even, odd, red and black. So let's go ahead and start. Let's do low and even, 25 each. The minimum here on the outside is, as you see here on the outside, it's 25 minimum, 50,000 max. As you can see, my balance is at 54,000, so I got some room to play with here. Alright. So that's the limits here, so let's see how it goes. Well, we got one of each, so it's a push. Let's get the sounds in and see some live play going. So I'm not sure how long it'll take between each spin, because he's got to pay out the ones out there on the table. So I'm just going to repeat my bet. This is a good way to play if you want to play a while and get some table time in, get some comp credit, build some comp credit. So playing this is a good way to do that. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but if this is not enough action for you, you can fast forward to the end to see how well I do. I started with 54,100. So yeah, if I can make a few $100, that'd be pretty good payday for, within 30 minutes or so. Oh, lost both on that one. Yeah, with a big bankroll like this and a good money management, if you're patient enough, yeah, sooner or later these two will get hot, and then yeah, it makes a pretty decent comeback. You just don't want to be down too far where it's a grind, but yeah, if you test this out and get to know it, yeah, you'll know its strength and weakness, and you can play accordingly. Because sometimes once I would get hot, you can move over to here, this side, but sometimes it goes back and forth. So yeah, just make a judgment if you just want to switch sides. Now you can probably do the colors too. You can do black and odd, or red even, or whichever. Pick any two. But I usually like to do the high even or low odd, or the high odd or the low even. So you can see some people. They're just betting everywhere. You can't get much more live than this. Live dealer, ball, live players. All right, we got it back. 12. Won both. Oh, I better get in here. Let's do a rebet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an auto replay. Let's do 25. 25 spins. $50 a spin. All right, 11 came back. It's a push. Yeah, if you're one of these players that, don't mind grinding, you don't want to play like a martingale or something like that where bets can get really high. But if you just want to play a while, this is a good way to play. Come up with a money management that fits you. You can do Fibonacci, you can do some kind of ladder, something you can make up. But, yeah, this one's a good one. All right, we got some more people buying in. All right, a low even number. So we have 10 ways to lose, 9 ways to win. There we go, winner. All right, so I'm up $50 for this session. Very nice. Not bad, making $50 within 10 minutes. Yeah, when you get a balance like this, yeah, you can play some good high limit stuff. That's 5 odd. So we won half of it. So it's a push. Alright, it's high even, so we got a push on this one too. Yeah, this is a comp builder. You can put 2 bets out there and get quite a few pushes. But yeah, it's good if you don't want to risk your bankroll, doing some wild stuff. But yeah, you can make money at this too if you have the right patience, money management, and good bankroll. Because at some point, these two are going to get hot. Just hope the other side doesn't get hot. There we go, winner. Alright, so I'm up 100. Not bad, within 15 minutes. So far, so good. But this thing can get south. It can go south. You just gotta know your options. Either switch sides or keep the bets at the minimum until things turn around. So yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I see this guy in the playing yellow chips. Yeah, he's just playing everything, playing all kinds of stuff. Oops, 0. Well, that's no good. Alright, since I'm up, I'm just going to just rebet. No need to ladder up or anything right now. I got half of it, so it's a push. Whew. Thought I was gonna hit green again. All right, another push. Yeah, if your average bet is $50, $100, whatever, yeah, you can earn some comp credit. That's a push. Ah, it was right in between 4 and 2. All right, so now I'm even. So I'm going to stay at this level again. And if it doesn't work out on this one, I'll level up. What happened to the guy that was playing yellow? He's out of here? That's a push. Right next to 14. There we go. There we go. So I'm up 50. Yeah, this is a little grinder system, but playing at a, you know, with 25 minimum, you know, you can actually do okay within the hour. You can make a couple hundred, you know. Yeah, you might be down some, but if you have the right money management, you know, when you hit a couple wins, you know, you're back in it, you know. Get a little 2-3 winning streak. Yeah, you'll be right back in there. But so far, I'm up 50. You know, of course, I was up 100. But you gotta be patient with this one. It's all about getting some table time in, you know. There we go, winner. All right, back up 100. Another 0. Wow. Well, the good thing of this, you can play a while. You know, you won't win much, but you're not going to lose much either, unless you just get some bad rolls. You know, just get unlucky. But you know, you could sit here on just one side. You know, but you just have to make a judgment if you should switch sides, because one side is going to get hot, and sometimes you just got to follow it. You know, but it just takes experience and just playing this way just to get a feel of it. You know, if you're trying out the first time, you probably won't. You're probably not going to know which side to be on or make any major decisions until you see a lot of it. Look at this. Wow. That's not good. Well, I'm back to even again. Wow, that's just to hit that 2 times in a row. That's pretty strong. Back to even. I could ladder up, but with 2 zeros, it doesn't really tell me anything, you know. There we go. Whew. Back up 50. Woo! There we go. You know, I'm just flat betting this whole time. You know, I haven't had really no reason to ladder up. I wasn't down. I think I was down like maybe 50 or so, but you know. But the high odd hasn't really hit except once. So at some point, these two over here, at some point, it's going to get hot. So you just got to make a decision to follow the winner. Like I can follow the winner. If high odd goes, I can switch sides. But you know, I just want to see exactly what's happening. But sometimes you can sit on one side. Woo, 32. Man, he's trying to hit that 0 again. Now you could martingale these, but it can get expensive quick if you lose a few 4 in a row, which I've done. It can get scary quick. So instead of doing that, I've been testing out different money managements just to keep me out of that position. See, I don't mind doing it with one bet, but when you're doing two and you need both of them to win, and when zeros are hitting and the opposite side's hitting, yeah, it can get retarded. All right, another push. All right, you can spin the ball. I don't even think he has any players. Okay, there we go. Get in there. There we go. Another winner. All right. So nothing to brag about, but I just want to show you this concept. With the even money bets, when you want to play two of them. I really didn't get to show you the ladder, but if you lose a couple, yeah, you can go up by a unit each. Because if you get down at a certain point, you have to raise your bet just to that way you can come back quicker. But yeah, I just want to show you this concept. I could play longer, but I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to show you the concept. But anyways, I got more videos coming, and yeah, I got a lot to show you guys. But anyways, I've been growing this balance. I think a month ago I had like 500, 600 or so. About over a month ago, and now I have it at 54,000. So I'm pretty proud. But yeah, I got more videos coming, so stay tuned. And I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, thanks guys.